Hello and welcome everyone. This is your weekly reading for the second week of May 2022. I quickly want to thank you all for supporting my new channel, and let's see what Spirit has in store for you this week. Okay, Gemini, we are starting with the Ace of Wands, Temperance, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Magician. So a nice balance, very nice balance. 2 wands, 2 action, 2 swords, 2 challenge, 2 pentacles, 2 money, and 2 power standalone cards. So really, really balanced reading for you this week, Gemini. I really like that. You don't see it very often. So let's go ahead and start. Since it's so balanced, let's start with your wands. So the Ace of Wands, you are going to be doing something new. You're going to have some expansion going on. The King of Wands, excuse me, the King of Wands, that's talking to feeling a strong sense of honor this week. So that going along with being open to new ventures and expansion and growth is saying that, well, that you feel like you're ready for something new. I think that you are going to be branching out into something that you haven't done before, but you're going to have that sense of compassion, and your honorable intentions are going to work together to see that happen. And then we have your challenge cards. I always like to read the action with the challenge. Excuse me. So with the Eight of Swords, that is speaking to trusting in your sense of right timing. So that, along with the sense that you're going to be going on that forthright path, trusting in your sense of honor. I think that with that Eight of Swords, that's actually speaking to doing what you know is right. So this week, Gemini might be calling your integrity into question. So you want to make sure that you're always being consistent in your I don't want to say self-evaluation, but maybe this week, look at things like almost like someone is watching you, someone is keeping track of you. Just kind of monitor, self-monitor. I'm getting that strong sense where your integrity. Definitely, you want to be thinking about what you're doing. Behave as if someone is always watching. I don't know why that is so strong, but behave as if someone is always watching. Really strengthen your integrity this week. And there is nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that you didn't have strong integrity before, but this week I'm really feeling like you might be waiting a little bit. You need to regroup and think about that integrity and your sense of integrity. Make sure it stays intact. With that Page of Wands, that challenge card is talking about having that strong sense of diplomacy and knowing that even if you are going to be talking about the truth or what your truth seems to be, remember to put that little sugar on top. And again, here we're talking about the integrity, behave like if someone's always watching. Also, you want to watch how you say things. Your sense of diplomacy needs to really be on point this week, because that seems to be something that is really, I'm really honing in on, that you need to have your sense of diplomacy in check. And well, we have Temperance, and Temperance actually speaks to that sense of balance and knowing how to be very not team oriented, but other people oriented. Be better with communication. So again, when we're talking about that Page of Swords saying that you need to have diplomacy when you're discussing things, diplomacy in your behavior, the Temperance is saying definitely you want to use that sense of balance and moderation to the utmost degree this week. Definitely be, watch your P's and Q's this week. And I think that's in everything, not just work or just home. I think you need to be in tune with your sensibilities this week. Be a really good boy or girl this week, Gemini. And then, then with your Pinnacles, we have the Three of Pinnacles. The Three of Pinnacles is talking about just success. So this week you are going to be doing really well. You might have a rise in status among your peers. So again, that might be what this is talking about. When I see that Three of Pentacles and that rise in success among your peers, maybe this is work. We're talking about work. Be aware of your surroundings. Who are you saying this in front of? Should you be saying this at work, period? You know, are you behaving in a very professional manner? So really pay attention to how you're behaving at work, Gemini. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles says there is a benefit to you in diligence and being very, very conscious of if your efforts are worthwhile, if what you're doing is what's best for you, what's going to pay off for you. So, definitely just be very astute when it comes to what you're doing at work, Gemini. What you're doing at work, how you're behaving at work, all of it will end up being to your benefit, but you really have to be careful this week. I just don't know why I'm feeling that. And then with the Magician is gives you the power of intuition and to almost give that sense of beyond physical law, beyond the physical plane, and being able to manifest your goals. So that's just saying you have the power to manifest what you desire. So again, just be mindful and pay attention to your behaviors, your actions, what you say. Just project that image that you want. Make sure that you are being professional. Make sure that you are all the things that you're completely capable of and are definitely something that you're capable of. You're very articulate. You definitely like to be in control of your, of your own destiny. And the Magician is saying that you most definitely can be. But this week, it's also, all of these cards are saying to you, just be very aware of your presence and how you present yourself in the professional world. That would be what I'm seeing from this. Be very mindful of how you're presenting yourself in the professional world, and it will be to your benefit, Gemini. So don't feel like you're curtailing yourself or you're stifling your personality. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think everyone should always be careful about how they present themselves at work. It's just this week, Gemini, the spirits and the cards are saying you in particular need to be. So that is what I'm seeing for you this week, Gemini. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy Show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships.